great eye is ever watchful.
Yay, it's Portkey time.
I definitely know what I'm doing. How are you doing, everyone? How is life? If I look confused, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm actually doing. It's crazy how OBS is... OBS is literally like brand new software to me. Even though I've been streaming, well, part-time streamer. I just don't know where anything is. Everything seems to have changed. And everything seems to be broken. I just spent like the last half hour just trying to fix alerts alone. It's crazy. But how are you doing, Brooke? How are you doing, Nat? I can mute that. You should be able to hear the game. You should be able to see the game. You shouldn't have to be able to see Tiltify. Because that's gone. That's over. That can be so many things I accidentally put on screen. I don't need to. Rainy England is not actually that rainy today. It's just chilly. Just chilly. So Brooke, Nat, glad you're here. Because it's character creation time. So I know the house is set in stone as a Slytherin. We're going to be a dickhead Slytherin who steals, takes all the shit from students. We'll claim that we're helping them just to steal their family heirlooms and stuff. So the first choice is male or female. Who are we playing as? Who do we want to play as? Male or female? Are you playing a lady as well? I can do, Brooke. I can do. I trust that you'll make a great character similar to what you did in Pokemon. Because you actually made a pretty good character in Pokemon. Alright. Back, yes, I'm good. Had a call. Welcome back, Nat. Hi, bro. How's you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? How's life? Alright, we'll start with this as the blank canvas. You've been waiting for me to stream this game? Well, for anyone watching and that, there's still no spoilers allowed, but I've played through the whole main story and quite a few of the friend quests. So, even though I know main storyline, I did that so, one, I could mod George. Top mod, I know. Two, there was a hell of a lot of spoilers going around social media, and I didn't want that ruined, because I know a few people that are playing the game that know the ending already, because they've accidentally seen it on social media. So we'll try and keep spoiler talk to a minimum. I know Kelsey's playing through it. I know Brooke, I think you're playing through it or watching Kelsey, yourself, and we're all watching George. So the idea is I would probably stay behind George in the main story, most side quests. You want to play this game with your honey tonight, but I think it's sold out locally. Yeah, I think best bet is to download it, because pretty much most places are sold out of the actual physical copy. So, alright. 5, 10. Nat, pick a number between 1 and 15. And do we want glasses? We need to make our character look badass. Are you happy with the face? Nat, this is 14. You picked 14. It's mostly just like the shape and the facial features. The hair and everything, the eyes will change. And what do we want? What skin colour? Just slap bang roughly in the middle? Or do we want to go like a pasty white? How evil are we making our Slytherin look? That is the question. I won't bother with glasses because... Do you have your dice handy? I do. The palest of pale. Yeah, in some games, the pale is like the sun. Oh. Alright, we got a bit of colour to us. Now, hairstyle. Yeah, it's not exactly a pale. In this, everyone sees the sunlight for a bit of a tan. Oh yeah, Brooke, by the way, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I forgot to mention it because it was on the start screen. Here it is again. I didn't hear that over the music either. But thank you very much, Brooke. Anyone got an idea of hairstyle? Oh, this is a great game, Rob. I've played the storyline already. I'm just doing a proper Platinum Trophy playthrough now, where I explore every nook and cranny. You would literally really enjoy this, Rob. Alright, so an evil Slytherin. You gotta go wild with the hair. What do I class as wild? Something like that? Nah. But if evil, yeah, perhaps slicked back and powerful. Nat's evil, confirmed. Yeah, the curls are similar to your hair. I feel we could just go fully bald. Does that strike fear into your hearts? I like the second to last one, but bald is good also. Yeah, I definitely bullied you, Toggle. Or Connor. Second to last one. Bald is the look, to be honest. Alright, so we're going for a bald Slytherin. Are we? But we will have a chance of, people are interacting with... Wait, does this still work? Because you're not technically bald. I could have, like, a green head. That's creepy. Look at that! So either that or you do something like that. Is that how... Is there a dark green? That's probably as green can get. You look ill with a green head, I know. Are we settled on the baldness, or are we going with Nat's suggestion of second to last? What do we want? And then what colour hair? Or what colour hair / colour head are you all wanting? Bear in mind we can change the hairstyles in game. Connor, you're biased because you're bald in life now. Dark green or purple, but I need other input. Alright, so that's down here somewhere. So either that's sort of a very darkish sort of green. I think that's the darkest green you can get. Or purple. We could do that. It matches like the Slytherin sort of vibes going on. We're doing second to last. We've got 2 votes for that. Alright. Scars, complexion, freckles. Hella scars. Alright, so do we want like a burn? Do we want scratch marks? We must install fear that we've survived everything. Do you want like a full-on burn / scar straight up one eye? I feel you gotta have something like... She's gotta have slits in her brow. Well, if you do that one, there's something straight there. And then just like straight up there. Must install. Freckles, moles, what are we doing? What do you think, Brobert? What do you think bribed? What are you going on about now? Do we want freckles? Do we want spots? Do we want a mole just there? I don't know what that one did. Oh, there's a mole just under the eye. What do you think, Brewbot? Ah, okay. Well, I like the scar there. It's all, like you said, it's all about fear. We must install fear to everyone. What's next? Eye colour. So they're quite dark eyes. Is that like a bright green? To be fair, if you walk down the street and saw this character come at you, dark green hair, massive scar up one side, and then just luminous purple eyes, would you not be pretty scared? Grey or green? So they're sort of green now. They're sort of what, black? So you could do grey where they're very pale. Alright, are we having the brows match the hair? I believe it's that colour. And Brooke wanted slits in the eyebrows, or we just go full no eyebrows. I believe this is just the only one with a slit. Angry huge black brows. She could have a monobrow. This one. Or would this one be thicker? That one's thicker. So like that, Nat. Because I think all the rest are quite thin. Alright.
I'm eager to get
No, it is
I
voice
am
too.
indeed a few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get... I am indeed a student, but I could... That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
I feel this has got the
It was
deeper
I'm eager to get
pitch
to Hogsmeade.
where she'd be a bit more threatening. We're going to play on normal difficulty. Has anyone got any inventive names? Look, yeah, deep is right, because I think if you're going...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
If this voice threatens you...
That was quite something.
I wouldn't be that intimidated. She might look intimidating, but then the voice would just throw you right off.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
So what are we thinking name-wise? We got Trixie. It's got to be two names, though. That could be like the first name, and then you could have something along the lines of... you could even go off random ones from like Harry Potter, like Lestrange, or... Trixie... How big can you have names? Alright, so I think it is capped, but... Trixie Riddle? So we're sold on Trixie. Definitely. Okay. We got Trixie Riddle, Trixie Lestrange... Sorry. Cruciata. that's a spin on the Cruciatus curse. So Connor, you've got a good first name going so far. What's our final consensus on the last name? What are we all thinking? Because we could technically be like playing the great auntie of Tom Riddle. We could be part of the Lestrange family. Or we just create a full new surname. There's what? Crucio, Imperio. Roll for it. Alright, so. Alright, found the 3-sided dice. Alright. A 1. I've got a 3-sided dice now, don't worry. So a 1 will be Riddle. A 2 will be Lestrange. And a 3 will be Cruciata. Cruciata. Alright. We have rolled a 3. We have rolled a 3, so Nat has spelt that. C-R-U. She. I-A-R-T-A. Alright. Hell yeah. Alright, so in this playthrough, I plan to learn all the curses. All the 3 unforgivable curses.
Ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when
I
you
thought
get
we
your
had something in the back of our hair there, like a bow or something, but it's just how the light is shining on it.
Oh, Eleazar!
George,
Let me know if you need the game audio up.
description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
You just learned Crucio? Nice.
Here, Eleazar.
Of course.
Yeah, I saw
Why don't
your
we speak
message
en
on
route to
Discord.
Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Not the wolves. Some of them deserve it. They attack you first. It's fine now. So Brooke, have you started playing this on your own character? And if so, how far through are you? Because I know roughly where Connor is, because we talked about it at work.
Just barely.
And who is your
Nat
traveling
plans to
companion?
play it.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
How
It is indeed.
extraordinary.
None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
So on stream, even
Have
though
you
I
seen
know
this?
what happens along the main storyline and all the cutscenes,
Opinions differ
I won't be
as to how
skipping
great a
anything
threat
on it.
Ranrock really
skipping
is.
dialogue.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his
Apparently
activities.
the Threstrals have been bugged for a lot of
Before I
people
could
where,
respond,
even though they're meant to be able to see them,
Received this.
then they can't.
It was the last
Obviously,
thing
we
she
can't see them
sent
right
me,
now
Eleazar.
due to
It
obvious
came to me via
reasons.
her owl, but with no correspondence.
Yeah, I was reading
I
online
can only assume
That she
at
had
the
to
end
get
of
rid of
work
it quickly.
that
keep
some
it
people haven't
safe,
been seeing them throughout the whole
presumably
game.
from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't
She
see
does
a
look
glow.
very scary from the side.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on!
There we go. We can see them now. Well, if he touched it though, only one of them would have Portkey. Would have teleported. Because a Portkey, they all have to be touching to go.
The key! Give me your hand!
So there's a small chance that he could have made it, but George was a goner, I think, no matter what.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Our ego has been bruised. Nah, Nat's been
Poor George.
too busy playing
believe
Minecraft for like the last 12 hours,
What the
12
hell
days or
got into
whatnot.
that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a Portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Yeah, I think Nat, I think you left it on,
I'm
or
feeling
you might have
better,
turned it
sir.
off by
If
now,
you'd
but a couple
like
of
to
days
look
ago I
around
saw
it.
that you've been on for like a long
would.
time.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this Portkey. Or why.
It's gonna be odd because I've finished the storyline on my main profile yesterday, and now I'm gonna start with like no talent points or anything. No broom.
How far did that Portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
Portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that Portkey to George for a reason.
No hippo.
And I believe that she
No.
and now
No
George
hippo.
died in
No hippogriff.
pursuit of whatever it was meant to
And you know
lead
how
to.
long it takes to get to that
If
point
you're
as well.
sure you're all right?
Ah.
Wouldn't mind indulging me. I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely,
But
sir.
Connor, you also probably have seen
Let's
some of the
see if
trophy
we
list
can
or achievement
find a
list.
path, however
Um,
faded it may be.
So you'll also know how long I'm going to spend on this probably profile
Mind
on
your
this game.
step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
I've tried not to
Ancient
look because
magic?
I've heard it contains spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah, some of it.
A powerful
Oh yeah, to be
magic
fair, yeah, some of it
wielded
just
by a rare
I looked
few
at them all after I
seems
completed the
to
main
have been
story.
lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a
I'm surprised that they
stronghold
didn't
of that
actually make
ancient
most of the
magic.
trophies hidden.
I don't
the
know
main
where
story.
she came into possession of the Portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Sorry, Professor Fig, I found the pathway before you
But
mentioned
sir,
it.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the
Okay.
good it could do. But magic is no different than any power.
But
What
it can
really
carry you.
matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here.
I
appears
think
to be
you've
a sort of
kind of got the wrong
enchantment.
spell there.
Someone
Bro.
wanted to block this.
What's going on?
Let's see some of that.
But
wand
thank
work
you for the
were
tier 1
practicing.
sub. 41
Focus
months.
on the
Mad.
center.
It's mad also that you've been subbing whilst I've not been streaming as well. I think you and Brooke were doing it. But yeah, how you doing? Oh.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
No. The jug went overboard. Avadi Kada Kebab. I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
Ah,
Up there. Do you think we can get this in sync? Oh, the climb in sync.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
George, have a look at our evil Slytherin. Though,
Steady yourself.
she's a bit scared of the wind at the moment.
Repair.
She's not that scary just yet. Gone for a bad bitch, yeah. Between Connor, Nat, and Brooke, they created her. Our name, it's an evil name.
Almost there.
Very evil, George. It will strike fear into your heart. Are you prepared? The name is Trixie. Very scary, I know.
Why would someone have built this?
I
Cruciata.
suspect they valued their privacy. That
We rolled a
Portkey
dice
led
for the
us here
last name.
For a reason.
It was between
Let's have a look
Riddle,
around for anything that seems
Lestrange, and
out of
Cruciata.
place.
I forgot we don't have Revedo yet. Yeah, with a name like that, what could go wrong?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Oh, here we go.
Professor, this statue.
This may
He's got the
have
whole
been
world in his
home.
hands. And a book. Alright, I already know we need to go around here. I think if she got sorted into Gryffindor, I'd believe that the hat didn't know anything. Yeah. It's like if a
Enchanted
Weasley wasn't
crystalline
sorted into
stone again.
Gryffindor. The
But
hat's
what
just
could it
mad.
be blocking? What's this?
Professor Fig!
Oh. We're just pacing back and forth, waiting for the Mr. Fig here.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Alright. We can't get in the car ourselves and leave the goblin behind.
It can't be.
Well, it is.
Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's Portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I'm upset you can't control this. There's no like fun mini game like there was in the PS1 and 2 games.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great well-formed
Yeah, I can
power
control the camera, but it's not the
could
same.
arrange for such a service.
What do you want?
You want to take
I want to
a
control
breath?
everything.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a
See,
distance
I want to be
go.
able to control this. There's no jumps in this. Nothing.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
That's probably because everyone's dead from who created those.
Here we are.
You can thank Nat, Brooke, and Connor for the design of everything.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of
Just
years.
you wait when
In that time,
we get
no
to the
one
point
has
where it's
visited
picking
Vault 12.
cosmetics.
Until today.
Not sure about the green eyebrows. It's all about evilness. Green is evil, obviously.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Sorry, I'm just gonna rob you as you watch, Mr. Goblin. Thank you for the 55 gold. Or galleons.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh, it's catching up. But it's fine.
Revelio.
The one spell
I saw
you'll hear
something.
over and over
Move
and
a bit
over again.
closer and try again.
A door?
Well, we've got a
that's
sorting ceremony
start.
to get to.
There's that symbol again.
Yeah.
don't
I think
suppose
if you
see
end
a
up
way
saying
to-
that the
I do,
spell you
Professor.
use
That
the
symbol
most
has
is
the same
not
glow as the one I saw in the Portkey
Revelio,
container.
I
If
don't know
what
how
you
you're
see
playing the game.
reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
That was really hard.
Lumos!
Yeah,
This
all
is
the
no
well-known
ordinary
spell
vault.
basic
I
cast.
suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
I can't believe Harry, Ron, and Hermione never
This
learned
is some
basic
sort of
cast.
test.
Or you never saw it in the
I do.
films.
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
How do you know where you're going, Mr. Fig?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos!
Lormont.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Why are we on the
Yes,
floor?
sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
We need to get some backbone
That
quickly to
statue.
be scary.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is.
I'm gonna
The
stand
reflection's still
roughly
there,
where I need to be.
but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Yeah, ignore the main quest, rush to learn Crucio. Then we shall be respected. We'll be respected and feared.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does.
Yay!
follow the light.
We get to do combat with just basic cast. Because unless you want me to try and blind them to death with Lumos.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Stupido! Containo! Confringo!
Did you just cast Protego on me? Oh, I missed that one. Are you going to attack me so I can get this quest done? Nope. There we go. His spell bar is massive, Connor. He knows all the spells. This way.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
He literally has
That's where they lead.
the biggest spell
What's
bar.
happening?
If you know what I mean.
Magic seems to be leading me somewhere.
If you know, you know. Oh, I need to do this
Rebellion.
first.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
George knows.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to find my way out of here. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
I'm sure Professor Garlic knows. Bet she does. Surely the devs knew what they were doing when they made her. Oh, I missed that one.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Oh, I missed that one. Dude. I'm not used to not having skills and abilities. This way somewhere. Stupefy. Oh, I started actually using that quite a bit, actually. After we had that discussion, Connor, I actually started using it quite a lot. It can be very helpful, as well as not very helpful. It can screw you over sometimes.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
That is a pencil.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
I wonder.
Follow my lead.
We could just walk off. No, oh, we're gonna follow his lead.
All is in place.
The Portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well.
Starting the second trial now.
I wonder if
Nice.
the path we've created.
Maybe impossible to follow.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
That's what they think.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different.
It's good thing you have bad memory. You probably think this dialogue is...
Someone's coming.
Wow, shots fired.
Who were they?
I don't know.
Shots fired.
Sir,
Wow,
you
okay.
shouldn't be in here.
Look, just because I forget a lot about stuff at work doesn't mean I forget about irrelevant stuff.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me.
Look, irrelevant stuff in life,
Beginning to
like
think no one
games.
was ever gonna visit
I have a great
Rackham's
memory
Vault.
for. Anything work-related where I'm meant to remember an important thing.
No need
Terrible.
for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, George, I'm being roasted on stream. Not happy.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Games. Work. Correct.
Choose
Games
your
over
next
work.
words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
We were
I'm not
just leaving.
giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I wish there was a dialogue option there, just like, yeah, I'll help you. He seems nice. He seems like a trustworthy person. Let's tell him all our secrets. Yeah, fast ending. Just join the enemy.
No way out.
We're finally getting towards Hogwarts. Spoiler.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Oh, you're weak, Fig. Don't worry about it.
Where are we?
It can't be.
I wish you luck, Connor, because
It
it
seems
only
they
goes,
could set up the
only gets
pencil,
harder from
the
here onwards.
Locket and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I know someone talked about this in George Chat George, but I love how they've made the music sound so close to Harry Potter, but it's not Harry Potter. So the same vibe, but slightly different. So this is the first time I'm probably actually seeing the Slytherin common room for myself, outside of all like the previews they showed. After we get sorted, obviously. So, chat, you will need to think of...
Oh, good.
This is
We haven't
later
missed
down
the
the line,
sorting
but what
ceremony.
wand we're going to make from a character?
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
So have a good think about
Now,
that.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between
Guys,
you
it's just
and me.
between
Of course, sir.
us. What happened
Thank
tonight,
you.
just between us.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I don't know about you, but I told everyone I could. Well, this playthrough is all
Sinuous,
about blindsiding
black.
everyone. We'll tell
Prepare
everyone
yourself
and
to
lie
meet
about the fact we haven't told
The
anyone.
headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Imagine if you can't get sorted, where do you go?
I'll be
You
in
can't go
touch.
to any of the common rooms. Do you just sleep on the bench outside? They're already like, yeah, she's Slytherin. Look at her hair.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
That was in Prisoner of Azkaban when, I believe when they were scared that someone broke in.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you?
And it was safe to have all the students in
You
one
come
place.
here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts.
Yeah, when
and the
Sirius
world
Black had
beyond
tried to
the
get into
castle and
Gryffindor's common
grounds.
room, they put everyone in a great hall.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring.
I think this is going to suggest
Undaunted by
Gryffindor
the unknown.
because I've linked my account to it.
Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Hell nah, Slytherin.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Not much of a cheer.
Unlimited power!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned
They're
flying
already
altogether,
threatened
but
by our Quidditch
don't
possibilities.
you are here to focus on
So
your
'cause we joined.
academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh, he means for us all to fuck off.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was
Yeah.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
It's a bit true, yeah.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Right this way.
Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
I'm surprised it wasn't like pure blood or something.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
And in theory, for like Ravenclaw, it's
You're
not a
welcome.
password. You've got
I
a
hope
password
you
is an
enjoy your
answer
first
to a
night at
riddle.
Hogwarts.
So
See you
anyone
well.
could answer that riddle. Yeah, it could have been easily fuck the Mudbloods. Anything basically racist in Harry Potter terms.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay, okay. Nice poster there, mate. Alright, so let's get lost. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be nosy. It's just a loop, I'm guessing. Yeah. Snakes everywhere. A cake. Yeah. Because what, we're under the Black Lake here, aren't we? So we're...
I suppose some introductions are in order.
No, we're going to ignore introductions. We're going straight to the window. There's fishies! Look! Right, we're the least threatening of all the Slytherins right now. We're just staring at fish. Do you think we could see the massive creature? Hello? You heard that you can catch the giant squid? Or like see it?
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Like see it, Halloween. Oh, okay.
Based on all the chatter
You can see it sometimes when you're flying about. I think there's one bit that makes you see it.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd you like
Well,
to make
if I'm
an
going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Oh. Kill him.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether people... I believe there is different sort of dialogue depending on the house you choose, Connor.
Thank you, Ominous.
So
nice
he might be a bit more chill with us because we're in the same house. He was a bit of a dick to me when I was in Hufflepuff, not gonna lie.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
It's the fastest broom rider there is.
Me? Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Just brute force the puzzle, Connor.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around
I
the
really
to
hope
clear the mind.
they give you the ability to play Quidditch at some point. Even if it's you've got to complete
Not
the
really.
main story.
Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Okay.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Alright, I reckon that's the way out. That's the way to dorms. So what's this area? Or is this more dorms? Alright, so that's the other way around. Oh, these are just fancy dorms up here. Not gonna lie, this is very chill music for a Slytherin common room. Alright, let's go see Sebastian.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Yeah, Sebastian gives me like really weird vibes of like he's always cheering everything, and then he can be quite weird sometimes. I never know, but
as long as I get.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Hell yeah.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have
Sebastian's
one
going to
first
be our
day at
BFF.
Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
No, just enough happiness to be evil.
OWLs? Owls?
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Wow, you gave me a book that empties.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable
Yeah, it's pretty
resource.
dangerous, you know. Just teach everyone some magic. I'm sure kids will grasp it quite easily and then just
Thank you,
be
Professor,
responsible.
but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Look, we all know every game when they give you health potions before opening a big door,
This way.
it's dangerous as hell. Don't do it. It's a trap.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Danger is Trixie's middle name.
Do keep up.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
I'm not sure even I recognise a statue at all. It's a Kelpie statue. Okay, I know. We go to challenges, yeah. Bloody bloody blah. Woo, okay. If it was a game of guns, there would have been a shit ton of ammo too. Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Well, you can speak to Connor if you want. There's already mods for the PC version of this game. The modding community apparently has done some wondrous mods. So I believe there are guns already in the game for some people. You saw one with Deke with a gun? Yeah.
Ah,
Good timing.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central
So there's one where you
Hall.
can kill any student. So it's crazy. And there's a Thomas the Tank Engine broom. So the modding community acts quickly.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from
Does anyone lost a
Central
book? Oh, okay, alright. Perfect game, no
Always
bugs.
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
It's just
that
magic.
Should be all for now.
Yeah.
You'll be expected to attend both charms and
I reckon that's what they would,
Dark
the
Arts
developers would
classes
say to
today.
any of the bugs.
And
It's
I'd
just,
like to be sure
just
you
magic.
get to Hogsmeade
It's not a bug,
as
it's
soon as
magic.
possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot
I
to
won't go
absorb
into
on
too
your
much
first day, and you
dialogue
have much
detail
to
in
learn.
some areas.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
more work.
You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
About that, there is.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation.
Yep, he
in the
taught me
basics of
Revelio,
spellcasting.
Lumos, and our
I'm
favourite,
afraid I
the
can't
basic
take all the
cast.
credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Come on,
rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on
use
you, Professor
all the
Fig,
spells
to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Invaluable.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Nope.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels
I was
there.
hoping that would go slightly differently.
I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right
I was hoping
to
that was
keep
going
the
down
details
the
to
line
yourself
of...
for now.
Nope, you misheard.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Okay.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I don't even have an Accio yet. I've got to go to Charms first. Alright. To Charms. Okay. So, I definitely know where I'm going. I definitely know where I'm going, chat. I was just testing you guys. Oh. Ah!
Someone's parents. Might have to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
I can understand. She's pretty chatty.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Hello there. How you doing, Sea Elite? How you doing?
Remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
How's your day going?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's
Yeah, I'm alright.
hands.
Just looking
Only
forward to
one
being a
book will be
sassy
needed for
Slytherin.
partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get
Yeah, it's
into
been a
place
long
now.
time since I've streamed. But you can always see me in George's chat. Or lurking in the background. I'm a massive lurker.
Accio,
Doesn't everyone pick a Slytherin?
that is not bad.
Off stream, I've done a Hufflepuff
You are a
playthrough.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
So George is doing a Hufflepuff
Potential is nothing
playthrough
without
on
practice.
stream, and I believe
Keep
off
at
stream
it.
he's gonna
You
later
might
on
just
he's gonna
rival
do a
Miss Onai
Gryffindor
here.
playthrough.
very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally
I think the most
lovely
popular
day,
houses
I was
are
thinking
Slytherin and
that we might
Hufflepuff.
have ourselves a little excursion
I know
outside for a
Lily,
spot of fresh air.
aka
After me.
Hogwarts head girl, is doing Ravenclaw. Vanessa, how you doing? It's the Bob, yes. Yeah, I think
I've
George
always
is the only one
found
I've
that
ever
fun
heard
goes
saying he's
hand
going to
in
do
hand with
Gryffindor.
mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Ravenclaw has a...
So, what better than
I read
bit of
an
sport?
article of why Ravenclaw's the
Proud
worst
with the
house,
summoning charm to
apparently.
the test, right?
It's all based on one of the trophies is a friendship trophy, and the three main people that you have to befriend are one's in
So why don't
Hufflepuff,
we
one's
have
in
our
Slytherin,
new
one's in
student start us off?
Gryffindor. So if you start in Ravenclaw, you're like on the back foot. That's the only reasoning behind its being named as the worst house. And I'm alright, thank you, Vanessa.
Very simply, cast Accio on one
Looking
of
forward
the
to getting into this game.
relinquish him. That's it.
Oh.
Now,
Oh.
think of this like gobstones, if you will.
Ah.
Stay focused. Excellent control there. Splendid.
So I've done the whole main storyline of this game. This is like my proper platinum playthrough.
Very good.
Sassy,
Points
evil
to
Slytherin.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Okay, you're actually in
Miss
winter now. I don't know why
Onai,
it's
would you
snowfall.
care to
Maybe
give
it was
our
just
new
a small
student
transition
bit of a
of.
challenge?
It's technically Halloweeny going into winter.
You'll be the Blues just as before, and Miss Onai,
But you can see the
you
big
are
difference now
playing
because
red. Clear?
if you're in winter now.
Yes, sir.
C or Vanessa, are you playing this game or looking to play this game? Natty, can you get out of my way? Okay. Oh, look at that!
Let us do this.
I want to eventually. I was too broke to get it now. Yeah, it is pretty much what £50 to £60 game without buying the additional prices of cosmetic stuff. Oh, I think that's too much. That's way too much.
Don't lose your composure.
You'll be buying it tomorrow? Nice. Do you know what house you're going to look to pick? Or You're gonna let it sort yourself.
That is how it's done. Here.
Look. No idea yet. Dumbledore dies. Wow. Wow. Someone ban him.
Let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
So see, thank you, Vanessa. I think I've seen. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was yourself and Sunny playing
interesting at this point.
games in the past of Don't Starve Together.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well. You've had like 18 years to read the books, yeah.
Yes.
No, I need that one.
That's
Come on, Natty, it's your turn. Hurry up. Am I off-putting, Natty? Come on, hurry up. Come on. Come on.
There we go.
Alright, we're gonna knock hers off. Or not. Yeah, I mainly play just that with him. We're thinking of playing other games too, but it's our main for now, yeah. I know I played that with Sonny. I got into it, but now if I ever pick that back up, I'd be like, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I think that's the max score.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
You never read the books, but I watched the film. Yeah, as long as you've got a basic understanding of the films. But obviously this is set in the 18th century. So this is like 200 plus years before the game.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
A lot of people have made that complaint. I think most people have tried to jump in a well,
Gather your things on the way out.
but not allowed. I'm surprised they blocked like stair
Good game,
banisters.
Buster. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Yeah, you
Took
did.
me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu.
That was basically
just
like,
before my
look,
fourth year.
I know what I'm doing,
My
back off.
mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest
See,
wizarding school
since this
in
game
the
has done
world.
quite well,
So yes,
they could open up
bigger than
and do
Hogwarts.
other
But it never
such
seemed
games,
intimidating or
like
overwhelming to
Wagadu.
me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd
This year I'm
question,
trying to be
but is
more
magic the
self-disciplined, so
same
practicing my
there as it is
coding
here?
every day. Nice.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand
It's-
when I arrived here. Hardly anyone
Anything
at
like-
Wagadu uses one.
I know I talked to Toggle4, his name's Connor, but I talked to him, like, if you've got that motivation of doing something every day or on a consistent basis, like whether it's going to gym, practicing coding, go for it, do it. Once you got that motivation, that self-discipline, do it.
You can cast spells
Bow
without
back,
a wand.
bow back
Oh,
on.
yes.
Yeah, I can't say that.
I find one
But
with
yeah,
magic
you could
to be much
unlock
more
pretty much any of the
instinctive.
schools.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
But obviously we'd be waiting years for a new game.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then
It's
it
hard to
just
say that
materialized
because it
before
depends on
me.
whether you're going to
This
wear that
enormous
cosmetic
school that seemed to be floating in midair.
stuff.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
You can buy the base version and then upgrade it.
And
then you can make that choice later on. But it's all basically cosmetics.
I think Professor Rono
so it's nothing game breaking.
Better not keep him waiting.
Someone mentioned Durmstrong in your game the other day. They've done well.
If you're so inclined.
Oh yeah, there is an exclusive quest in
You know it won't work.
Hogsmeade, and I believe I've done that. I'm not sure whether... I want to say I did that exclusive quest, but I don't know what it was. But it is for having it on PlayStation, so I don't think that's the higher price.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well.
If you've got an account on Wizarding World...
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce
You can get free
competitor.
cosmetics just by linking your account.
She is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley
I'd say
has
make
asked that
your
your
choice
professors give
later
you
on.
Instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
For getting the higher price
Expect to hear
version.
from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing.
Because I got the higher
for you.
price just for the early access, in addition to cosmetics. And I won't have that yet. We can put some black gloves on, we look a bit more threatening now. Guys, we can just have a Death Eater's mask on. Does that look threatening? We're gonna get rid of that. Look, so this is one of the... These are the the cosmetics you can get for the higher purchase. So you get a cloak that represents your house. So this is the Slytherin one, and then this is the Dark Arts one that's got cool VFX for it. You have a 60-day streak on Duolingo. I could never stick to that. I ended up deleting it. I wasn't dedicated enough. Connor is giving you a motivational speech like crazy. Definitely looks threatening, but I always think it's a shame to cover the face for expressions. Yeah. We'll go with it for now. We'll see what it's like. This is the other Dark Arts Assemble. And I believe that's the Dark Arts scarf. For now, we're just gonna flow with it. If you were walking around school and then this appeared walking at you, would you not be scared?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Wasn't too challenging.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
By the way, enjoy your luck, Vanessa. Go get your productivity on.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Okay. What class we got now? I'm just winging it. Let's unlock this. We're defense against the Dark Arts. Yeah, no. I thought you were the manager. Yeah. Oh, it's all coming out now. Ooh. The owner now. That's what you're going with. Oh, we got defense against dark arts. Right, so we'll unlock this part. Yeah, they just literally walked up to him, dropped in the keys, and like, I'm out. It's all yours now.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend
Yeah,
yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
all Connor's skill points are being dumped into charisma. He's only just training strength now.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something.
We definitely don't look evil at all.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy
Oh, I'm
deflected
picking
your
every
cast.
evil option, don't you worry.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak. So, well done.
Fun fact, this doesn't really end until the dummy reaches the floor.
Very good.
Until
But
it
the
times
best
out.
way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
We are going to flatten him.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Then all of my students were this adept.
No mercy.
Not bad for a beginner.
Oh, we should have put money
You
on
give
it.
as good as you
Connor,
get.
you could have lost to me.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Ooh, all the
Thank
points.
You, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to
I wish they sort of put
If
a bit
what
more
I've seen
effort
today is any
into.
indication,
Oh, it's
we can
10 points to
expect great
Slytherin
things
or
from you.
20
I
points.
demand
They actually
excellence
put a
from my
number to it.
students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must.
Yeah, when it's the 6 versus 1, you got to crowd
A classroom
control.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out with additional assignments.
Yeah, it's slightly annoying they don't say a number, and it's just...
Right, spectacle for
but
one
PC's
day.
having a little
Class
bit of a freak
is
out.
dismissed.
It's a bit annoying they just don't say a number.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Well, looking at
Didn't
my
expect a new student to be
stats,
so
stream
deft
shouldn't
with a
crash.
wand.
It was just
Then
having a
again,
little hiccup.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was. Never used a wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Just lie to
Be
it.
coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
Yeah,
You know,
and I was intent on knocking you off the table.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things
No
we're
one is
deemed
terrifying.
unprepared to know.
No one
If
is
you want to get
terrifying
the
looking
most
as
out of your
you
time at
has
Hogwarts,
never used
you're
a...
going to need to break
What's
the
more
rules
terrifying
down
is
there.
just saying you've never used a
Whether
wand
it's joining a
and you
secret
look
dueling
like that,
club,
yeah.
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
If you're interested.
Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much
Oh,
for
Arthur.
dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Alright, let's go beat up some kids in a duel. Whoa, Arthur. Arthur's voice has been done so well, guys. Come on. I'm upset that he's like not a main character. Come on.
Revelio.
Yeah, they literally just went, ah, that's good enough. We're all good.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you fancy a mole? As long as we're only one time a week, I can...
You skip all his dialogue, so you just guess what he's going on about. I might miss some field pages, but I'm literally just sort of running ahead to the point where I can go to Hogsmeade, unlock a few more things,
Sebastian told me
and
to see you
then
about
when
a
we've got
club.
like so many spells that I know is going to be useful,
That's all I need to know.
we
coordinate
can
duels,
explore,
crossed wands,
do the secrets,
dueling club
field
of sorts.
pages, a lot.
It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I did take him down a peg.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
What's that hat? Oh.
Come on.
I definitely did Protego. Oh, he's down.
There goes my way.
It's always funny just to knock out one person, and then you can double team. Victory, even though I did get hit as well.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Why, thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
I believe I need to go... Oh.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Magic. I don't know where we're going, but we're going this way. Where's the chest? Am I seeing things? Am I losing my mind? Where's the clue?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Deke, what about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deke's gonna help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
It'd be cool if you could just
Isn't
blindside her here and just be like, I didn't mention any ruins. What are you on about?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More what?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander...
Oh, you're on a good quest.
Perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Careful what you say now, Connor.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow
You're not
or
saying well.
Nat
Good,
Sayona.
good.
I've noticed you spending time with them.
We're definitely going with our boy Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear.
I'm being very careful,
Mr.
yeah.
Sallow is a capable young wizard. And
Like, Trials is
yeah,
very vague, so
he'll
that's
keep
fine.
You
Like,
well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's
and you're being vague enough where
undesirables,
I
aren't you?
understand, but those that haven't done it won't know.
Unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I heard butterbeer. Let's go.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me,
God,
Professor?
I love
Indeed
butter
I do, and an exceedingly useful one at
Well, I
that.
like butter,
The
and I
mending
like
charm,
beer.
Reparo.
Does that mean I
Fixes
like
things
butter
right
beer?
up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary
Yeah, it's a
tasks to hone
non-alcoholic.
your magic.
Even though it's got the
I
word
have
beer in it,
arranged some
it's not
for
alcohol.
today. See them through,
Otherwise,
and then report back to me. We will have you
because technically,
casting
even in
Reparo
the
in no time.
Harry Potter universe, because it's set in England, I think they still have the technical laws of alcohol consumption.
I'll start on the task right
I'm not
away,
100%
Professor.
sure on that, but it'd still probably be frowned upon.
Revelio. This is the right one. Got it. Leviosa. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
No.
Remember
Not
to
as
be
far as I'm
deliberate in
aware,
your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
I know, it's disappointing.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue.
I'm already ahead of you,
by
Professor.
the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I believe I need to go through here. Nope, I want to go back. Where the hell am I going? Maybe I was meant to go along that staircase. Oh no, it is this way.
There's something
Get out my way.
in there. I just know it.
Yep, we know. It's
Hello.
all about the butterflies.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Lenora.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a
If I
look.
have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case
I
it's nearby.
believe it's just down here. Well, it was down the stairs somewhere. Yeah, down here.
Lumos. This looks like the location from the painting.
There.
What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I can tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Let's go, tell her. Yeah?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did?
How?
How?
I'm not telling you.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I'm not.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
Oh, she's...
Imagine solving a riddle that I meant.
She's never gonna give me another quest. Oh.
Revelio.
I know there's a page. Oh. There. The Central Hall Fountain.
Even if I thought.
Oh, some of the dialogues are gonna be so funny. That's locked behind a hello, Mora. So George, I don't know, or Connor, I don't know whether you've noticed, but if you click on one, like if you click on any of the flags here, you can see that there are side quests in this area. There's none there. Well, there's a side quest to pick up here. There's none there. None there. But it's just, I found it a bit handy just to be able to navigate and find them.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Well, we've got two different variations of how people play it. We've got George, who will do side quests first before main story, and then yourself, Connor, who seems to just do main story first.
Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Becky! No, I don't stream. This is all in your imagination. It's all a dream. Yeah, some of the requirements are a little bit ridiculous. But it just sort of pushes you in the direction of you've got to do a different quest first.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
Oh yeah, this is my character.
Of course.
Let's get the hood off. So we've got green hair. And then we do have a massive scar along here. But at the moment, we're going full hooded evil until we change our gear.
Bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
It's exactly the vibes I think you would have gone for as well.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken
just
quite
looking as evil as possible.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
Oh, sorry,
I'm still
Sebastian.
surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
I definitely know
Spend
need
a lot
to
of time
Lumos,
in
but
detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
just in case, you know, it might get dark at any moment.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be
You're
of
welcome,
service.
Sebastian.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section.
Later.
I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
It's for later.
Just one
as
moment.
far as I'm aware.
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you
But you never know, there could be multiple paths from that quest, and I've only done one path. So as far as I'm aware, it's for later.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Well, you'll be seeing it soon, don't you worry.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely.
So
They
we'll be
think it's
going
too
there a lot,
dangerous.
I reckon.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Yeah, I think I've died majority of the time to full damage. And then
You had much of a
Hogsmeade is
chance
there,
to
by the
explore
way,
the
for
castle.
anyone in chat.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely
see
scratched
me
the surface.
rolling.
Loads to see.
Hey,
Places to discover.
Hayden.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I'm a natural. What can I say?
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. You've seen quite a
Lock on.
bit yourself
There we go.
firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon!
Mr. Moon!
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and...
You okay, Mr. Moon?
Is everything all right, sir?
This is what evil looks like. You interrogate
What did, Mr. Moon?
other people.
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
Yeah?
Good luck to both of you.
Okay, interrogation over.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Quick tip to everyone. Always
Mr.
collect
Moon is
Moonstone.
quite the character. My sister Anne
Always.
thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but so how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short
Alright,
list
chat.
gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Have a good thing about
I
wands,
just
because
have
we're about
pop
to do
into
it
a shop
soon.
To find something for my sister.
I think that's the first stop we're
Let's
going to
meet up
do.
in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Alright, it's going to be the second thing we do, because we're going to start here first.
An inquiring
To
mind.
give you a chance to
Pardon
think
me,
about it.
sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
I'm sure
That's
I will.
certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A
It might be
potting
quick if you
table
teach me,
and
mate.
a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a
Let's
look.
have a look.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look
Yeah, I'm
around
broke right now,
at the rest
Thomas.
of my inventory.
Ollivanders. That's a cauldron. It's here.
Merlin, blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with. It's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect
Alright, so we're going to make a wand that looks relatively evilish.
No, not you.
I think most evil wands are made out of dragon hearts.
Powerful
string.
core. 10.5 inches.
Obviously, the one Voldemort
You
had
might do.
was Phoenix.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more.
The other
come
one
on,
was
really
14.5
swish it.
inches. Okay. So are we going for my character really small ones
At all, is it?
or really big ones? What are we thinking?
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heart
Bigger one
string.
equals better magic.
Let's give this one a try.
Really small, and that's why she's so mad all the time.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I
Small
had
but mighty, my
anticipated.
dude.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
There you are.
Yes. I think you might be the one.
Here. Take it.
Here. Take it.
Alright. Are we going... That's what she says about my wand. It sounded too rehearsed, George. I didn't want to say anything. Feels bad, man. But it is mighty. But it is mighty.
Curious indeed.
I think for my... Peekaboo! I was lurking around the time of the sorting ceremony, but my internet went out. It's back now. But it's not very consistent, so I think I might just have to catch the VOD this time. But I want to say at least I came back and say hello. Hello, Lily! How you doing? You're just in time... Hello there. You're just in time to help pick out a wand if your internet sticks around. I think I was saying I picked... I either picked Notched or the Spiral in my Hufflepuff playthrough.
Curious indeed.
Which one are we thinking? Voldemort had a U wand if you're going to be evil. So that's the wood type and stuff.
How intriguing.
Yeah, for the wand wood. See, Crooked Spiral Dark Grey looks quite menacing.
Indeed.
He had a Rob wand.
How intriguing.
He had a Hugh wand. It's 9.5 inches. To be fair, I made George go for surprisingly swishy because I found it funny.
Yes, indeed. intriguing.
Yeah, the colouring and just sort of... It's not the fact... It's got that slight bent at the end as well. It's just like, that's menacing.
Curious indeed.
Small, but swishy. Nice. No. It's small, but surprisingly swishy.
How intriguing.
Not gonna lie. Stiff. Alright. Just gotta de-dust the sorting hat. Because I have a miniature sorting hat. Stiff. You ready to hear what sorting hat you're... or what house you're in, Connor? Ha! You're a Hufflepuff today, Connor. Hufflepuff. Stiff. Alright, chat, what are we thinking?
Yes, indeed.
You reckon that our character's mad because she's got a hue wand, 9.5 inches, so it's really small, and it's stiff. Yeah, you're on a Hufflepuff right now. Or do we go for the one that I found funny for George, which was surprisingly swishy. 9.5 inches is really small. Yeah. It's really small. Yeah, I was more thinking it would be Dragon Heartstring.
A Dragon Heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Oh, we can have a whippy wand. Pretty whippy, this. A whippy small wand.
Curious indeed.
Or do we want a stiff small wand? So we got Dragon Heartstring. Hue. Whipping around all the 9.5 inches.
How intriguing.
We're gonna have a whippy wand then. So Hugh, Dragon Heartstring, whippy at 9.5 inches. Let's go for it.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand.
Have we
will
learned
learn
Crucio
from
yet?
you,
No, unfortunately not.
just as you learned from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I believe it was a
imagine so.
deluxe one where
A
you
wand
get
with a
the
Dragon
scarf, the
Heartstring
mask,
core
and the robe.
is capable of
Oh,
dazzling
and like
magic.
the
And the bond between
shirt.
you and your wand should only grow stronger.
It's, you get the
Do not
dark
be
art
surprised
stuff.
at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions.
I probably won't be wearing it all the way through this
particularly
playthrough.
in a
It's just to
moment
start
of
off
need.
with, whilst we haven't got anything else.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Wow, Becky, wow. So you get the mask. You get all this clothing. The cool thing is it's like animated cloak as well. Can't believe it, Becky. Sad thing is, I kind of roughly know my way around Hogsmeade now.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Alright, I'm going to talk to you, but I want to steal from you first. If that's alright.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is
Rob, if you could choose any of the Deathly Hallows objects, which would you take?
You'll have read it
Oh,
on
this
the sign,
can go
course,
to
but
all of
Grandfather
chat as well,
always
by the
made me say
way.
it in full.
So, just
Professor Weasley
remind
sent me to
everyone,
collect some
Elder
recipes.
Wand.
I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
Cloak,
I set
and
your
then the
things
Resurrection
aside
Stone.
immediately.
I would probably take the
suspected
cloak.
If you're anything like I
So,
was at
me and
your
Becky
age,
obviously think along the
you'd
same
like
lines.
Your potion supplies.
You got to think
Is it
though,
not the most
the Resurrection
fascinating
Stone
art
won't actually bring you
potion making?
happiness.
Rivals anything you
If
can do
anything,
with
it will bring you
wand, I've
more
always
misery
said.
in the end.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake,
wands,
they are just as powerful.
everyone-
They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough.
Everyone would want
As
the
it's your
wand,
first
so
time in,
foul play
I
is
should
most likely
mention
going
that
to
it's
come
not
to
just
you.
potion
It'll be
recipes
powerful,
I sell. I also
most
offer
people
ready-made
have a
drafts
bad
for all
demise when they've
manner
got the
of
Elder
uses.
Wand.
And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Do you think Ollivander gets a sense of pride when someone's
What
truly
can I
good
do
or
for you
truly
today?
evil? Because he's like, yeah, I was partially responsible for that. The way he told Harry Voldemort was responsible for great but terrible things. Well, if he knows, he always goes on about the wand chooses the wizard, and he knows about
Feel
wands
free
the
to take a look
most.
at the rest of my inventory.
So I'd like to
Come back
think
another time
that
if you're in a rush today.
he knows roughly like, oh, that wand's destined for greatness or whatnot. So I reckon he kind of does get a gist of if someone's good or evil, or maybe he just knows that they'll be destined for great things, and then later on he's like, well,
Pardon me, sir.
I knew it was destined
I'm
for
here
great
the
things,
seeds
but now I
Professor
know
Weasley
it's
arranged for me to collect.
great but terrible
Oh,
things.
the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then.
But
Merlin's beard.
he knows the most
Starting
about.
Hogwarts is a 5th year.
Yeah, they know they'll be.
You must be
He knows they'll be
positively
powerful, but he
reeling
doesn't know
from
which.
it all.
Maybe
Not at
direction,
all.
maybe.
I'm choosing to see it all as one big
But you might be able to
adventure.
guess just from the
Well,
student.
bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. And this is my
It's a
shop,
very interesting
the Magic
question,
Neat.
actually, Lily.
I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
If you could, that'd be great.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Rebellion. Well, that's
No.
everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
I don't want to talk to you, I want to pick up the page about you. Oh, I just stole from you. That's fine. Okay. Let's be going. Keep an eye out, team, for any floating pages. That was a watering can.
I officially have all of my supplies.
I am officially evil.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
They brought a cave troll.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Yeah, but she just runs straight into the village. Even more. Get it! Kelsey! How you doing? Reparo! Oh no, that does nothing. Oh! Actually, I'm repairing the village. Hello there!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Oh.
Rebellion. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Confringo.
Salutations. How are you doing, Kelsey? No, I'm not using all my spells to the best of my abilities.
That's right, lumbering lout.
And I definitely just got Sebastian hit.
A few more hits should do the job.
Oh, see, Lumos wasn't very effective there. Fortunately, it's not letting me repair anything. Ow! Excuse me, can I come in? Hello? No. Kelsey knows a bad spell. Oh. Kelsey, I'll be learning all the bad spells in this playthrough.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
You can't tell me the ancient magic isn't evil.
Right? We are, and we were glad to help.
So that means you're doing an evil
playthrough. An
playthrough.
understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Yeah,
Officer
the ancient magic effects
again.
definitely kind of go with the vibe of evil.
Prepare. Good as new.
A moment if you would.
Like, maybe the lightning is the least evil of it. But definitely, like, the smashing people into the ground. Come on. Look, I'm looking right at it.
One last thing for Officer Singer.
I saw a page. Page.
Prepare.
Could also rain and flowers and stuff, right? I don't know what playthrough you're on, but I'm all about evil, smashing people on the ground, lightning, disintegration, you know. I think you want a completely different game, Connor.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
I'm just taking a tea. That's what evil people do. Walk in, take
sir.
tea.
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes.
Oh, I
fact,
did
what you did
end
today.
up doing... I just googled what the exclusive quest was for PlayStation. Just double check whether I actually managed to do it or not. But I have actually come across
Thank
it.
you, Mr. Hill.
And I have done it.
That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'm actually not sure on how old the burrow is.
I'd say we've earned a bus
Lily
here or
might
two,
know.
wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you feel inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
So we're gonna just hide that. Is that better? That is better. So I can put a dog. I can put this hat on as well, but I'm gonna leave the hat off. I'm gonna leave the scarf on. That's all up to date. In the books, aren't there some line of Weasleys that the ones we're familiar with don't associate with? I'm not sure if Professor Weasley is from the same branch or not. Also, Gareth Weasley is definitely from the line we know, so I wonder because he's... I guess it... Maybe the burrows exist now, or maybe that's where they ended up moving. I'm not too sure.
Assuming it isn't utter
Fun fact: if you can't
run
run during the quest, you can still dodge roll for some reason. Let's do a quick Google. Harry...
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
So, apparently there's a little Tudor building. Okay, yeah.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
It says they've been living
I
at the
knew I'd
burrow
seen
since
somewhere.
at least 1970.
Quickly,
But it's still
let's get
unknown.
inside the 3
That's
broomsticks.
wiki. So, quick, what am I? Brooke, you are... Brooke's a Ravenclaw
It's a
today.
treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be
Welcome
well.
back, Brooke. I do need to have a look at my channel point redemptions.
Now, what can I...
The hell I am.
There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time.
I need to take
Welcome.
off
Butterbeer's on me.
the Pokemon ones.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
The level of disrespect.
Single-handedly took down a
Becky,
troll.
you
that
are
right?
in. This is for
Well
Becky.
done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure.
Alright, so I believe we've got
I will
2 out
say,
of 3 correct, with
Trolls
Connor being
in Hogsmeade.
Hufflepuff,
That's
and then
never
Becky
happened
being
before.
Slytherin. Brooke's got Hufflepuff.
That's not right.
No, Brooke
No,
got
of course, we usually have to
Ravenclaw.
do
She's
it.
playing Hufflepuff. Lily, you are in
How timely.
Ravenclaw. So again, Lily's
Was that
one
Lord
is
Gok
correct
still leaving
on
just now?
Ravenclaw.
Your clientele's not what it used to
We're
be,
just
Serena.
Brooke is
Not to
wrong,
worry, Victor. Once
unfortunately.
the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will
Ah,
greatly improve.
Kelsey.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Kelsey, you're in.
No need for theatrics.
Kelsey's a Gryffindor.
I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Get out, bro.
I said, my friend is
Is
busy.
Kelsey a Gryffindor?
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come
Oh no, I can see it. It went through.
The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take a galleon.
That emote does
I'll
not
drink
tell me
butterbeer
it's
forever.
Gryffindor. That's evil, Luke. This is definitely the D&D tavern, I'm going to imagine.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
But if this was D&D, there would be a
Ranrock
fight.
And Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Sounds ominous.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
But first... Lumos. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves,
I'm
and I just
certainly glad
light
Sirona
up
was
the
there.
area.
Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Oh, his hand's
Don't want to
glitching
risk
through the
another
robe.
detention for getting back after hours.
Either that or he's got finger holes in his robe. So look, George, you can see that how many chests there are, field guide pages, demiguise statues. Alright, I get it. Look how much stuff there is. Brooke's a Hufflepuff. Hell yeah, you are. Team Hufflepuff. Even though I'm playing a Slytherin right now. Something else you picked up on, George, in your playthrough the other day. I think it might have been yesterday, of trying to sleep in the common room. I'm surprised they didn't allow you to pass time by sleeping. It's really odd. Obviously, we just got out of that bed, so we know this is our bed. I'm surprised they didn't allow it. So, you mess with a huff, you get the cuff. Exactly. Settings. Alright, we're going to save game. We're going to end it there. So, I probably won't stream tomorrow. I'm in work till 8:30ish. By the time I get back and eat, it'll be time to watch George stream something. I need you to shoot the window in the common room a bit. Okay. I prefer them to read it out. Just for
Come and
Brooke.
see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Just for Brooke. It's not my bedtime yet, no. I just like to chill before I do go to bed, though.
She put a bow
If you're trying to make me break the glass, Brooke, it's not working. Unless it's the wrong window, Brooke. What are you trying to get me to do? More!
I hate her.
More! Honestly, if a Slytherin came down, if you were a Slytherin, you came down, you're just chilling, and you just see someone firing spells at a glass window knowing you're fully underwater, would you not freak the hell out? I think I would. Whoa. Are you sure it's not meant to be a certain spell? Are you just making me hit a window for no reason? Or you're just trying to get me to sound longer like we do to George all the time. In which case, I'm not falling for it. Just base it. Nah. Nah, I believe you're having me on it, Brooke. Harper? I think you're having me on. No, just tell me, Brooke. Tell me what you want me to try and do. And we'll explore it together. Oh, we'll keep Professor Fig waiting, don't you worry. Is it definitely these windows? I don't believe there were windows in... sort of room. I won't count it as a spoiler, Brooke. I can't remember which one's my room. Not gonna lie. But even if we go into this one... Are you sure this happens? Are you sure the squid hits back?
I was worried transfiguration would
Yep, okay. Yeah, I do want to do it now. But just 50 more times, yeah. I don't believe you, Brooke, anymore. Oh, I accidentally pressed a button when I was just trying to spam.
I've taken to studying.
Yeah, maybe it is a specific window. Alright, so there's 6, but I'm going to stand in the center. There's 3 windows, and they're all split to 2. Or am I at the wrong area in the common room?
I should think there's an entire ward in St. Mungo's for transfiguration accidents.
What are we saying, Brooke? Yeah. I am suspicious of you trolling me. Because we do it to George all the time. It's real, Rob. It's real. Okay. No, that's a chair. That's a chair. Sorry.
I don't mind living in the country. Sometimes around to pick up my robes.
Where's the squid?
I think transfiguration.
This is where Brooke leaves. And it happens, I'm telling you.
To sleep on, I'd imagine.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
You what? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, the thing is, this could be an Easter egg only for a set time. Wait, Squid, where the hell are you?
Transfiguration has always
Sorry,
come easily.
sorry.
I suppose.
Sorry. Sorry. Trying to summon a squid, ladies. I know I'm not hitting the window there. Are we sure this is not like someone modded the hell out of it? Stop hitting the brick wall, lady. Yeah, I believe it's... Do I need to Google this to see if you lot are just having me on? So you're adamant it's real. Hogwarts Legacy, Slytherin Common Room, Squid, window. That's great. That's a great search. Reddit will have the answer. Well, yeah, I just read something. You just gotta shoot the windows.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
What the fuck are you talking to? Shut up. You might find I've got to wait later. Okay, so your video was in the intro part. It would suck if it was only limited to the intro. But We'll try another day. We'll see if we get better luck different time. So luckily to those watching the VOD, you just watched me hit a window for like 5 minutes. Unlucky. But yeah, who the hell is streaming? You're welcome, VOD watchers. Yeah, this one's for you. George, do you have anyone? Do you have anyone to raid? All other people I follow are hella big streamers, so there's no point raiding them. I could try and find someone new. Actually, no one. But yeah, it's a weird time. Yeah, we'll just end it. Could find someone starting this. Or Connor's got a suggestion. Connor, your suggestion is questionable at best. Come on. I don't know French well enough. I want suggestions of where the stream is small. Let's go into Hogwarts Legacy. This best be a good suggestion, unlike the last one. Connor, I don't want to know what you watch on on Twitch anymore. Let's just switch the tags to English just so we all understand. Okay. Whatever you say, Connor. Whatever you say, yeah. I'm trying to find someone that is clearly states that they've just started. Okay, Twitch seems to be a bit slow reacting to me. There we go. Oh, George, I don't know whether I had drops enabled, by the way. But if you have your Twitch and PlayStation linked, you'd have been grabbing stuff from watching me. I did. Okay. Yeah, if you watch 2 hours, you get glasses in the first 30 minutes. I think it's like a hat. You can still get the drops if you don't have them linked, but you just have to link them. That's all it is, and then it connects it. Not that you'll probably use most of the cosmetics Twitch were offering. Kelsey, do you have any suggestions for raids? I don't care if they're playing Hogwarts Legacy or not. I'm getting sick of the amount of Valentine's Day titles going, do you want to be my Valentine's? Because that's all I keep seeing as titles at the moment. You don't watch Twitch much anymore? Feels bad, man. We do miss you, Kelsey. We do miss you indeed. Kelsey is an OG. Oh, sorry. No, stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Close it. Yeah, we named our George's character Beck Drizzle. Oh, someone's just popped online that I can raid. They're playing Far Cry 6, so it's not quite... It's not quite Hogwarts Legacy. But Xylon, we know Xylon. So we'll send everyone over to him. So yeah, get your raid on, even if you're not going to stick around. Nice just to go say hello. I probably won't be back tomorrow. We're going to be over in George's channel, stalking him, trolling him, maybe. Otherwise, maybe Thursday? Friday? Friday we'll probably play Friendship Games. Me and George need to talk about that. But most likely Thursday. Or over the weekend. Because I'm not in work over the weekend. Suck it, Connor. I might do like midday streams maybe, or like afternoon streams instead of evening, but we'll see. Last of Us tomorrow, so I'm expecting trolling. Nice. I should be able to, I might just pop in, troll a little bit, but anyway, go get your raid on, and I will catch you all later, and I'm sure we'll talk later as well, George. Peace out.